How are you? And tell me something about yourself. First of all, tell me how are you?
I am very well, ma'am. Thank you for asking. And
And
my name is Nazia Khan. So I am from Madhya Pradesh. And if you
Mhm.
talk about my qualifications, so I have done my master in English literature. With it, I have a degree that's called Bachelor of Education also. So by profession, I am a teacher, but currently having some issue. I am not going my school. And if you talk about my family, so I have two beautiful kids, and I live with my husband in a nuclear family. So my
Mhm.
younger is only 1 year old. So that's the reason I'm not doing my work. And if you talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are always learning new things, listening a podcast, reading a book, and this is all about my hobby. And currently I'm working on my English fluency and communication skill. So that's the reason I am a YouTuber too. So you can search India Nazia English with Nazia. So that's all about
Okay.
me.
Of course, I'll after disconnecting the call, I'm going to search you. And
Okay.
of course, I will forward some beautiful comments also.
Yeah.
Undoubt Undoubtedly. And let me okay, so Nazia, my first question is, as usual, I always
Mhm.
will ask my co-learner is that who motivates you to learn this language and what is the specific reason behind that you created your YouTube channel?
Okay. So no one can motivate me, ma'am, for learning this language. I am only self-motivated person. So I motivate myself for learning this language because my why is totally clear. Because I am a teacher, I said I have done my master in English literature. So whenever I said someone I am a master of English literature, they image myself as I am good at speaking. But that
Mhm.
time I am not. I was not speak any perfectly English. So I scared little bit about that. I have done this kind of degree. I am not able to speak in English. So that's only this is also one reason. And second one reason want to become a teacher at the school. So this is just very necessary to as a teacher speak English. As I said, always I have done a master. So that's strong reason. Uh, going to this language, and I have two kids. So that's also reason they motivate me. If their mother will be educated, definitely my kids will be more educated than me.
That's
So
great.
that's the reason. Yeah, and I am highly educated person in my family. So I
Okay.
want to do something good for my family and my society also. So I can spread something positivity. So that's the reason I took a decision. That's all about, man.
That's great. That's great. Lovely to know that you are still passionate for your career growth and it is alive in your heart.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
So yeah. So my question that you said that you are into the reading.
Mhm.
So what kind of a books you prefer for yourself to improve your communication skill?
Okay, so ma'am, I think so. I have a lack of knowledge to how to live their life in a perfect manner. So
Hmm.
I want to someone give me something tips so I can improve my lifestyle and all the things. So that's the reason I go with the self-help book. So I always find that person who speak with me in a positive way, who can suggest me in a good manner how I can live my life. So that's the reason I go with the self-help book and communication books also. So currently I am reading that as how to win friend and influence people. So that's all about.
Okay. So the word you use that phobia or fear, for the English. Earlier you had that fear, right? So how
Yeah.
did you get rid of that phobia, fear in terms of English?
Yeah, ma'am, I had a problem that is my pronunciation problem. I am not good enough in a pronunciation before. Then whenever I try to speak something, I mispronounce the word. So that was a big challenge to me, pronounce the clear word. So
Mm-hmm.
that was my big fear to speak in English. I know very well this is a sentence, this is a right sentence, but if you there is a term for speaking, so I can't speak because my pronunciation is very horrible. So
Okay.
yeah, so I try to speak in my room in a 5 times same word. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so speak aloud.
Mm-hmm.
That word I speak aloud. So
Mm-hmm.
that is overcome I my fear and that time. So that's the having me. And one more thing, that is my reading habit. So I read a book in a louder voice that I can hear my own voice. So that would also help me for speaking, and my pronunciation also improve. And listening also, I listen a lot. So that's all.
Mhm. So one thing you said, that speak out loud, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We speak out loud. So what are the benefits when we speak out loud? So do you have you ever feel that you are getting improved by using this activity, speak out loud?
Yeah, ma'am, it is work is a, as a miracle. Like 100%, I will always suggest my who want to suggestion for me. So I will always suggest this kind of thing. That is, if you will read a book in a louder voice, you can hear your voice. One thing will be improve your pronunciation, and your mouth will be ready for pronounce that word, and your mouth muscle will be exercised like that. If this is a exercise, if we do physical exercise, that is like a reading exercise also. So
Mhm.
your mouth will be ready for speaking certain English, so you can speak very fluently without hesitation. In if you speak front to person, face to face, it will be more comfortable for you. So that word will be familiar for your tongue, so that will be helpful for you.
Yes, of course. So yes, one more thing I wanted to ask you, pronunciation. So how did you improve your pronunciation by speaking out loud, therapy, or repeatedly revising the words? How did you improve your pronunciation?
Ma'am, both are beneficial to us. If you read out loudly, and repetition is the key of success, I think. So everything you will repeat again and again, that will be familiar for you. So that kind of also speaking will be improved if you do same things again and again.
Hmm. Okay, my question is that, English, everybody is taking English a kind of a ghost, or I would say a burden on the shoulder, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when we go with the natural process, many of the people using a lot of activities to improve the communication skill, right? So do you really believe that when we are going with a lot of activities, right, it's really helpful, or we should go with the natural process to learn this English? What is your own take on this?
Ma'am, this is a big extra. What will would I say? That is not. I am not aware for that. But what will be right for that? Because I am also co-learner. If I will, become a master of this language, that time I will
No,
say
my
that.
question is that, like, you are improving your communication, right?
Yeah,
Maybe you are taking a lot of activities, you are practicing, you are listening, you are reading a lot, right, to improve your communication skill. That is kind of an activity, right? But
right.
when we go with the natural process, I mean, when we, for the first key to learn this language is speak out,
Speak out.
right? Whenever we are learning any language, we need to first speak out first.
Hmm.
After that, the all activities. So my question is that we should go with the natural process, or we should go with a lot of activities, as we are listening from the co-learners, from the tutor also. So my question is that, so what would you prefer, with the natural process or lot of activities on your shoulders?
It's depend up to you which kind of personality you have, what kind of mentality you have. If you are like a natural process, if I will suggest you, I will force you with the grammatical and listening habits, so that is not work for you. If you
Mhm.
are fully accept that those method, that is working a lot, listening a lot, reading a lot, so that's totally up to you. Your mindset is very important, which you want do you. So if I will grow up in a kid, so that time they take the natural, they never take the tension about, oh my god, I have to improve my English, what people will say if I will do mistake. No, they never thought about that. So they doing only natural, they
Mhm.
enhance the language in a natural way. So
So
as a,
yes.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
as
Please.
elder, think, yeah, we think like that. If we will make mistake, what people think about us, so that is unnatural things, and we have to accept that those things. So
Yes,
totally, both
yes.
are good, I think. So both are, if some go this path and some go this path, so I think so both are good. It is totally depend on you, what kind of mindset you have. Firstly,
Yes.
find your mindset and go
Mm.
with them.
Of course, indeed, it very person to person.
Yeah, yeah.
So now my next question is self-motivated. It itself carrying a very lot of responsibility, self-motivated. Of course, I'm also a self-motivated person. So now, Anazia, I want to know from your side, your opinion, what is self-motivated according to you? How do you make yourself self-motivated to learn this language or to chase your dream? How do you
Yeah.
make yourself self-motivated?
Yeah. I am a visionary person. Firstly, I have a vision for 10 years and 15 years. So my vision is totally clear. I have to go there. That is my goal. We can say that is my goal. And 5 year also. So I make my vision on my mind. I have to go there in a 5 year. So if I make lots of dream and I share with my daughter, with my
Okay.
husband also, and I
Great.
declare with my sibling also. If I will not doing that process, what will happening with me? What will
Mm,
happen? No one, I will go with the hell, something like that. If I am not going. So this is not good because I will uh, play with the emotion with my family member and my children also. So that is not good. So that's only one reason I do hard work, and that's one motivation I would carry with me always. So that's the
great.
reason.
You're a very career-oriented person, I would say, and you are always, manifesting a kind of a dream inside you that you wanted to achieve that goal or you want that top-notch position for yourself. Not because of for yourself, you want to be success for your kid so that you can, set an example in front of them. Am I right?
Yeah, ma'am. Correctly, correctly. This one
Oh,
only one motive that is, you know, totally, roseworm is on my hand. So I want to set my position like that. They can learn for me and they can grow their life in the best level. I think so. In not for my kid, my family member. There is my in-laws side and my parents side also. I want to all the kids. That time I missed my chance because I lack of guidance. So I want to improve myself for guidance to my upcoming generation so they can grow fast and they
mhm.
can uh, learn, they can live their life their own way. So that's the reason, ma'am.
Yes, I can see actually that shine on your face. Actually, it's reflecting on your face, and you're a very enthusiastic person. Trust me, you will achieve your goals. And my best wishes to you. And my last question to you, my last question is to you that, English language, easy sentences or with the fancy words? What is your preference? You would like to go express your thought, exchange your thoughts with a easy one, or you would like to go with the fancy words? What is
I
your
will
take?
always, yeah, I will
Mhm,
go with the easy
mhm,
things, and expressing myself is more important to impress to someone. So
mhm,
fancy word, I think so that would be for impress someone. I think
mhm.
so because in my society there is no one can speak in a fluent way. I am
Fancy
only
noun.
person. If I try to speak in a fancy manner, fancy way, so how they can understand my speaking? And
Mhm,
they think so this is too much hard because I said always I am a most educated person in my society. They always think so this is not easy. She can do no one can do like that things. I am not
mhm,
ready for that. Do yourself or we are not ready, they think so. So why I am setting the toughest goal from that. So I
mhm,
make English language for them in a easy way. They can learn in a
mhm,
easy manner and every can understand. That is
mhm.
my
Yes, yes,
uh,
absolutely, absolutely. It is actually depend on the conversation first of all, and second thing, the topic you have in front of you. And the main thing is that you are here to not to impress not to others. You are here to impress yourself.
uh,
So you and depend on the audience also. What kind of audience you have? Like, and the language is, I believe there is two type of language. One is a casual and one is a formal language, right?
mm, yeah.
So when it's come to the formal language, then you need to be mastery over it. That time you need to be go in a very
Mm,
sophisticated words, right?
uh,
Great, 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 and lovely to connect with you, Nazia. I was not expecting, I was expecting a person who's, you know, but you actually beyond my imaginary, you
my
beyond
God.
my imagination, I would say. And let's wind up the session. It's been
Okay.
15 minutes, and Thank you so much connecting with me, and lovely to connect with you. You share a lot of things with me, and you are a career oriented person. Keep the momentum of your learning journey, right? And keep growing. That all I can wish for you.
You so much, ma'am, having giving me the such kind of word to, for me for myself. So I'm very happy. So it is my pleasure, ma'am. I connect with you. I listen a lot of things about you. I watch so many video co-learner with you. That time I'm not aware how to connect with the other person, but I getting the chance and I am here. So I'm very happy for that. And finally I connect with you. So
Thank you.
thank you for
Thank you
that.
so much. And